I guess it must be quite a nice feeling to actually be having a movie coming out in theatres, though, after like the year and a half that we've all had. Like, is that quite a surreal thing for you guys?
Well, it's interesting that the movie, I think the movie is it only in theaters, this one? Or
Yeah,
I don't
as far as I know, yeah.
That's what I think I've heard. It'll be, yeah, I mean, we were just talking about it with somebody else, that the movie going experience, at least for me, I do prefer seeing it in a theater and the way that I feel like it should be seen. There's something about a communal experience with, especially a movie like this, that's more rewarding than it is sitting at home, you know?
Have you two had a chance to actually see it with an audience yet, or is that still kind of in the future for you?
I saw it in a full theater with two of my castmates sitting elsewhere in the theater and no one else. So I wouldn't say it was a sort of grand communal experience in the traditional sense, but it was super fun to just feel the like scale and the intimate moments and the big kind of bombastic moments. It just was really, really, really fun.
I guess that's gives you something to look forward to, doesn't it? Seeing it with a crowd in the future. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of to take it right back to the very beginning of the whole thing, I guess. Like, what was it for both of you about the movie that kind of spoke to you in the first place? What made you want to get on board initially?
For me, I just, not to get preachy about it, but I just had not seen, I mean, not that I watch a lot of kids movies, but I hadn't seen any kids movies or any movies really kind of taking on or start to question all this technology, all this social media and what it's doing to us, especially for kids to think about it too. So that to me was just kind of what it was trying to say.
Was it a similar sort of thing for you, or do you kind of have a different take on the thing?
No, absolutely. I mean, at its heart, this movie is just a really good story with good relationships and it's fun and it moves. But yeah, some of the issues that it deals with too, that's always a part of when I consider being a part of a project. And this one is saying some really meaningful things about relationships between kids and relationships with technology. And I feel like we're sort of on borrowed time. Like as younger generations that are more comfortable with technology get older and start making movies, they may not be making the same kind of commentaries on technology. And so we need to be saying as much of this as possible while the grumpy, cantankerous old farts like us are still in the mix. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess it's kind of taking it back to the whole audience aspect. Like, what are you hoping that the audience, I guess, takes away from the movie? What do you hope that the experience is going to be like for people, hopefully watching it in a packed theater?
Well, I think Ed's right. I mean, you do want to entertain. I mean, that's the main thing, is you want to entertain. But this, to me, to go back to my thing I was talking about earlier, is to me, it's just, if someone's leaving the theater and they go, "Oh, that was a cute robot, and I like the dad, and the kid was real cute." Yeah, but did you hear what they said about social media and all this tech? That just to get this a parent and or two friends to talk about it, I think is what I would like to happen. Just a conversation. We just have never done it. We've never talked about all this change. We've complained about it. We've wondered about it, but there's been no anthropological look at it. Where are the social scientists? They're starting to come out. I mean, the governments used to have these guys, women and men, that called futurists. And what they would do is they would work for these governments and they would try to predict what is these changes in our, okay, now we have an automobile. What does that mean to society? Well, all those futurists stopped working for governments and they started working for the capitalist to make those predictions. So we don't have this, I mean, everything's changing so quickly and we can't catch up to it. And even our laws cannot catch up to technology. So we're fucked.
A nice optimistic note to end on there.
It was a nice run, humanity. We tried.
Cool.
We had some laughs.
Yeah. We made some mistakes along the way.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you both so much for your time.